On your Virginia auto policy, there's this little coverage for lost wage or lost income that most agents don't put on, but I want to tell you why. It might be one of the best financial investments you've ever made. See, I'm a math guy. I love math. I love running the numbers. And one of my things is I want to make sure I'm never wasting money. I want to get a return on my investment. And you probably do as well, right? You want to put $1 in and you want to get $10. And so sometimes when we're looking at insurance coverage, that's how I think through coverages. Financially, it doesn't make sense. If I give you $10, what will be my return if something happens? And so on a Virginia auto policy, there's this lost wage, lost income, a rider you can get. You can choose to buy it. Now, most people don't, but it's only $10. So let's do the math. Let's figure out if it makes sense from a math standpoint. If you have an auto policy in Virginia for 50 years and you spend $10 a year on this coverage, in 50 years you'll have spent, do the math, $500, right? Well, this is going to pay out $100 a week for up to 52 weeks. So $5,200 if you get in a car accident and are not able to work for a year. It'll give you $5,200, $100 a week for 1 year. So does it make sense? Does it make sense for you to spend that $10? Now let's look at the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is in 50 years you look back and like, man, I just blew $500. Okay, over the course of 50 years, we blew $500. But what if we had to use it? Your upside is $5,200. So we're talking about 10 times your money in 50 years if that were to happen. Now, if that were to happen in year 2, 3, or 4, you can imagine the exponential increase that that's going to give you as a rate of return. So does it make sense? Well, it's your choice if it makes sense for you. But for me, when I'm doing the math makes sense. It makes sense that I would invest that $10 so that if something were to happen, my family would have a little bit of money, $100 a week. It's not a lot, but it's better than zero. And for $10, that's not a lot. That's not bad at all, right? That's not bad at all. So we recommend it. We recommend the lost wage, the lost income for $10 a year on every one of your vehicles. It might be the best investment you've ever made.